What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? This is your OG. He up kind of early this morning. He ain't been feeling good. All this storm and rain been had him down since he been in Huntsville. Lord have mercy. And my baby not in school today. She ain't feeling good. So I hope y'all are okay today. We're going to get this going. We're going to talk about a few things and a few people. Now, if you don't catch this live stream, please don't forget to hit that like button, respectfully comment, because we're going to be a little bit patient today. And as usual, we're going to keep calm and be respectable because I like to be able to discuss matters. I don't like all that other disrespect to where nobody understands what nobody says. We got a lot going on, as we all know, in the black man stratosphere. You know, we got a lot going on in the black man stratosphere. And none of it good, I'm sad to say. And we are going to talk about it this morning. Let me get this coffee. Y'all get y'all coffee, get y'all self situated. It is not ready. I don't know what I did. Yeah, y'all get yourself situated because we're in for a ride. And we're going to be perfectly honest. Ain't nobody here to be trying to baby nobody, to be trying to pretend in what's going on, because this is solely, even though Shannon wants to already bring in from yesterday about Tony Busby, you know, that goes against black men. Yeah, he does. Yes, Tony Busby does make it his business to go after successful, wealthy, white, black men. But what he did not tell y'all is that Tony Busby goes after successful, wealthy black men that has a fetish for skinny snowflakes. Let me check on this coffee again. Now y'all ponder that thought. Honey, you want me to bring you some orange juice? Y'all hold on, let me fix my baby some orange juice. She out of school today. She ain't feeling good. I get to the store, I really need to stay out of the air today myself. I did something last night I normally don't do. Man, I don't know what's going on. I hate this cold. You're welcome. I don't know what his problem is. Yeah, let's get in there. Y'all give me a minute, I messed something up. Yeah, see, now that's the part he's not gonna tell y'all, good people, but I'm gonna tell y'all. See, we're not gonna let Shannon Sharpe turn his perversion and his business into a race thing. It's not that. It is not that. And I'm gonna explain to y'all why. You know, we are gonna talk about these things. I done stopped up my own doggone coffee pot, y'all. And I got a lot to talk to y'all about today, so y'all gonna have to be patient with me. For sure. Ready. All right, clean my mess up. Hopefully I'll stop you. All right, yeah, I messed up. This is a coffee pot. I don't use unless I'm in Huntsville, so y'all excuse me. Now let's get to this. Y'all please, got a couple of people in here. Y'all hit that like button for OG. All right, now let's talk. Let's start with Shannon Brown. Now I'm gonna let y'all know that this is something that's been going on. Y'all don't watch Rosewood. See, I'm from the South. And me and Shannon is in or around the same age. And so I remember Shannon Sharpe from the NFL. This is not Shannon Sharpe's first round. It's just not, y'all. It's not Shannon Sharpe's first round. Shannon Sharpe get caught. Who is he playing for? Shannon Sharpe get caught with some accusations with another one. That's what a lot of y'all, younger generation, see, y'all want to be with these people because these people get clicks and views and money, and y'all act like y'all don't see what's going on with them. And I don't understand that, yeah, get the money, but you don't want that kind of negativity on you. At the end of the day, we are still, listen, let's go ahead on and be honest. Let's go ahead on and be honest. We're going, for one thing, before we even get to this race thing and the do's and don'ts, when it comes to a black man with success and money. Before we even get to the do's and don'ts, we're going to talk about a couple of more. Because, see, like I said, this is not Shannon Brown's first role. Oh, let me check my coffee. Man, something ain't right. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with that coffee pot. I just don't know, y'all. Let's get on my nerves now. Now, hold on, let me see. I got a comment. Hey, what's up, Steady? Welcome, my brother. You know I'm doing the best I can. Right now, I'm talking about this Shannon Brown situation. Because he said something that kind of antagonized my black man's spirit. See, he couldn't come out and say what was really going on. He wants to make it seem like Tony Busby is specifically targeting black men with money and wealth and success. And that is true in whole part. But Shannon Sharpe should have told the truth, Status. He should have told them. He should have told us. Especially if you got a fetish for these skinny girls. For these snowflakes. Now that's what he should have told everybody. But no, he want to play it up because he think he got some support in this, and he don't. He ain't got no support in this, and I'm going to tell y'all why y'all can't support Shannon Sharpe. He's not the first one, and he's not going to be the last. Listen, can we be open and honest? Can we be grown as men this morning? Y'all actually tell me what adds up with 54 and 19. Let's start there. Matter of fact, let's say 54 and 18. See, no, I don't believe in May December relationships when it's that big a gap. When you talking about a kid and a full-grown adult. Now, black men need to let these fetishes go, these preferences go, and just be successful. See, we can't keep running around here thinking that it ain't rules that we got to play by. Come on now. My city is the city. My county is the county down in Mississippi where they took Emmett Till out for being lied on. Right across the street from the building that I own is the Emmett Till statue. See, this ain't no joke. So that's what got me. So for Shannon Sharpe to come out and not be honest and say Tony Busby keeps targeting black men who keep crossing over into the vanilla skies and borderline adult and young adult. Those are the people, Tony Busby, with those preferences and those deviances. That's the problem. Let me see what my guys say. Status Boom says Tony Busby being on this case hinders the case and ruins this young chick's credibility. And yeah, it's a money grab. It is a money grab. But let me tell you this, Status Boom. Let me tell you this, my friend. I want you to go back and look at the first set of pictures that they released to her. Not the OnlyFans pictures. The innocents. The pictures. See, y'all, that's what got me about Shannon Sharpe. That's why Shannon Sharpe brought up race. Because he knew for a fact when they put that lily white picture out there where that grown woman was looking like a kid, he was finished. He knew ESPN was going to fire him after that. Then they turn right around and release that tape. Now y'all tell me tell me this, Status. If Shannon Sharpe already been through this one time, tell me what's wrong with Shannon Sharpe. Somebody in here today tell me what's wrong. He sure did, Radio. Radio said Shannon tried to settle out of court. Yeah, his attorney said it. You right, Radio. His attorney said the girl wanted more than $10 million. Now, whether we want to accept this or not, karma is a bitch, y'all. Now, Shannon Sharpe is okay with talking and slanging dirt, but I tell people be careful what you put out here because karma is real. You don't have to be a celebrity to suffer karma. What do you mean, OG? For clicks and views, Shannon Sharpe didn't give a doggone what somebody said about somebody. It's almost like the whole Kevin Gates situation that we're going to get in a little bit later. So y'all say the comments about Kevin Gates. Y'all hold that thought on Kevin Gates because he next. We got to talk about him. But right now we on Shannon Sharpe because I don't want y'all jumping on this bandwagon. No, and she's OnlyFans. I know, Status, I know. But I'm trying to get my younger generation to realize that this is not the spin. I'm just saying, Shannon Sharpe knew to say Tony Busby white, he targets black men. But it's not just that, Status. He targets black men who have a fetish for white women. That's the truth. Now, they pulled the rosewood when they put those pictures out there. They didn't put the OnlyFans pictures out there first. Go back to the beginning of the story now. They didn't even say nothing about no OnlyFans. When they came out like she was almost like a college student. It was the black stratosphere. that in podcasters and different things that started releasing who she really was. I know who she was. That makes it work for Shannon Sharpe. That means that makes Shannon Sharpe seem even more stupider. For him to blow $100 million potential contract for fooling with, come on, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all, come on. And I don't want y'all supporting Shannon Sharpe. Because he been through this before. You hear me, Status? Radio, he been through this before. This not new. I'm from that generation. Y'all, please don't forget to hit that like button. Y'all know OG need all the support he can get. Straight tricks. Straight tricks. You ain't lying. No, not generation. Because Shannon Sharpe is my age. Culture. Black men have evolved into the fly men. No regular woman is good enough for me. I gotta have what Europeans say is beautiful. Now, I ain't gonna want to sound racist. But let me tell y'all just a fraction on why I love my black women. They come in all shades, shapes, forms, and fashions. And I love that. There's no other woman other than a Latina woman that comes in all shades, all shapes. When the higher power, whom I choose to call God, created a black woman, he covered every black man. Now, all of a sudden, we don't want them. That's the problem. Because if Shannon Sharpe had had him a real 100% real thick-thighed, pudgy-bellied, fat food-pie ass black woman, he wouldn't be in this mess today. I said it and I ain't going to take it back. Ain't nothing. All we got to do is get some money. And ain't nothing good enough for the black man no more. It's a whole culture, radio. A whole culture. Shannon Sharpe does not deserve our support or our empathy because he been here before. And I need my young'uns to realize that. He ain't tried nothing. He ain't tried nothing. Money changes us. Money changes us, radio. Now, I may not look like it, but I used to be one of them guys. I'm retired. I spent all my wealth on my children and college and property and homes, taking care of my family and my responsibilities. But it's one doggone thing I knew. If that woman was good enough to start out with me, she's good enough to finish with me. I didn't let money push me to the dark side. Come on now, we not in here making excuses for one another. Status Boom says, although I would never offer the settlement, I can understand him trying to settle the case out of court because of the hit to his public persona, reputation, and business interests. Yeah, I get that too. But I need you to ponder this, my friend, because I ain't got you to answer this yet. You sure he didn't try and settle this because he lost a job with CBS before because of one of those snowflakes? See, if it's not mistaken, it was CBS he was working for when he got caught up with another one and lost some money. He's been down this road, y'all. He's been down this road. Yes, it wasn't no girlfriend, boyfriend. Listen, this was not a boyfriend, girlfriend relationship. She was a OF model. He was flying to and she was flying to him. Come on, y'all. Come on now. Now, we're not going to do this morning. We're going to talk about this. We're not going to do this morning. We're going to debate and discuss these issues with respect and honor, and we're going to get to the bottom of this craziness all day, every day. All day, every day radio. That was her job, and she met him at 18 years old. Y'all, they have released text messages where she complained about him going in the rear after she told him no. They have sunk his ship. He have allowed his like for young, petite, white women to destroy his wealth. Now, y'all in here tonight, tell me I'm wrong. Come on, because we ain't going to be in here on this very long because we got some more ninjas to talk about. Well, this guy was poised, plus they were bidding. Honestly, the contract had the podcast potential for had grew beyond 100 million, because other companies were bidding too. So one company offered Shannon Sharpe 100 million. Radio said old men used to go to Hooters and pay them young girls. Ain't nothing changed. Yeah, it is. Okay, now this way I can explain. Give me a thumbs up, radio, if you're listening to the OG. Cause I'm gonna show you how OGs used to do it. Y'all give me a thumbs up if y'all. Exactly. But listen, status. Not on every recording. Not on every recording. The one Shannon Sharpe got, she sounded like a P star. The ones that Tony Busby in her release, she sounded naive and like a youngster. Are you ready for me? Let me tell y'all how OGs did it back in the gap. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all because I'm going to tell you. For y'all that's in here, my guy OG, Status Boom, is OG day one. I would never lie to him. So I have to always speak the truth, especially when I know he going to call me on it if he think I'm going left. Status Boom ain't going to let me make it on no mess. He'll call me on it. Now, but I'm going to tell y'all, so that's why I'm going to tell y'all the truth on how OGs did it. They didn't call them side chicks. In my day, back then, y'all may not believe it, but 100K was a lot of money, and that's what I averaged a year, even with a large family. We had girlfriends. We had a whole nother house. We wasn't out there like that. We were black men. We knew we couldn't be out there like that. We wasn't studying them girls at them Hooters. We didn't have to. We was paying for a whole house on the other side of town with a whole nother woman. We didn't put ourselves, I didn't put my wealth at risk. I didn't put my, And I built an empire in a small city where I was well known all the way across. I'm talking about, and I don't say that to pat my back because them days are over with. I'm saying I was very successful in my field to the point where I had status and I was well known. Now try in the 90s. This is what I was making all in the 90s and in the early 2000s. So I was him. But now I knew for a fact, status, that I was still a black man. Then I knew I was a black man with money. That let me know right there that I had to watch how I played this game of life in business. See, back then, you didn't put yourself and your family and your wealth at risk over no Putain. No, we didn't do it like that, radio. See, that's why I'm here, to inform y'all. No, OGs, see, Shannon Sharpe is an OG like me. He just choose not to act like it. No, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Right or wrong, y'all be the judge. Black men with money was not in the clubs. They were not in the street. They had a whole house on the other side of town with a whole another woman. Steady Boom say, I'm 44, I'm from that era and can't still take, because it's the safest. And I know that people call them sugar daddies or whatever, but I'm going to tell you something. That has always been the most safest way for a man with money to keep his rocks off, keep himself sexually fit by just having his own healthy old lady. That's what we called them. Across town, we had a white and we had an old lady. We didn't have all this other. It didn't take all that. I ain't gonna lie. And a lot of times it was accepted. That was another video. Moving on, let's bring it on up. All right, radio, what do you think about this Kevin Gates? I need y'all opinion on this Kevin Gates and this LeBron situation. And then I'm going to give y'all mine. Somebody chime me in the comments. I want to talk about Kevin Gates and LeBron James. All right, okay, now this is it, Rayo. They asked Kevin Gates, would he trade places with LeBron James? Valid question from one celebrity of a certain sort to another. I got the question. But this was Kevin Gates' answer, verbatim. Kevin Gates said he would like the wealth and the fame and all that go along with it, but he don't like Savannah. LeBron's long-term, he don't like Savannah. So just because he don't like Savannah, he wouldn't take the money, the wealth, nothing, because he don't like the black woman. Now, he didn't say black woman. He said he didn't like Savannah. I'm finna finish, radio. Let me finish now. I'm going to let you get your piece. We're going to discuss this. I'm going to see if you feel the same way when I finish. They asked Kevin Gates why he doesn't like Savannah James. This fool says he don't like how Savannah looks at him. He likes how them white girls looks at him. Let me finish that. This is the problem, see. We want to talk about the boldness of being wrong. Y'all, the man know he's a celebrity. LeBron never done nobody no harm. Come on, y'all. The man say he don't like the man's wife because his wife don't look at him like a fan. Isn't that what's going on with Shannon Sharpe? He said he actually liked how the white women look at LeBron. You know, with their mouth open like he's a god. Ain't that mentality what get Shannon Sharpe jacked up now? But now that goes to what I'm telling y'all now. Y'all give me one more moment. That's irrelevant, radio. See, that's why we don't never get to the bottom of nothing, my guy. Because we keep bringing a lot of extra into the problem. The problem is that Kevin Gates got on a pertinent platform and said he doesn't like a black man's wife that he been married to almost all his life solely because she's not white and she don't look at her husband as a fan. She's not a fan. That's his wife, the mother of his kids. You communicate with them without any language, with just movement, with just eyes. Y'all just go see the interview. Yeah. But what did he say after that, radio? He said he just liked the way them white girls look at him. I know it, but it's disrespectful. Status Boom, just because I want my YouTube channel to grow, don't mean I have a right to disrespect your wife or your family or your household. I ain't saying I can't do it. But come on, y'all. The disrespect is going too far. We don't have to do this to get this money. Come on now. And now, I know a lot of y'all are Kevin Gates fans, but what is he really known for? Marrying his cousin and making it famous, talking about some eating some booty like grocery. Come on, man. He's not a philanthropist. He ain't rebuilt no community. Come on now. I know y'all love him, but what is he known for? Man, LeBron and his wife give away millions, man. I love his music, radio. That's the beauty of OG. OG keep it 100. I did not say I didn't love. Listen, I love Really Real. I love Kevin Gates' music. That don't make him be a good man. He boasted on marrying his cousin, y'all. And just because he know how to rap, y'all said it's okay. Come on now. Just because y'all liked his rap music, y'all look the other way. Yes, she is, radio. He got good taste. But I'm just, and this is not shade. We have to learn how to discuss what we are doing. I tell y'all all the time, listen, if Status Boom see something in my video or hear me say something in my video or my live, he gonna comment about it. And I don't get offended. It's nothing wrong with a good black man correcting another good black man. It's nothing wrong with us having a discussion as long as we are working towards self-betterment. We can love his music, but that's it. Come on now. He didn't have to go that far. And he didn't have to use white women as a metaphor. And bam, what happened a day later? What happened a day later? The very scenario that Kevin Gates is promoting for LeBron James just cost Shannon Sharpe $100 million. Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments. The very thing that Kevin Gates is promoting or was promoting and said pertaining to LeBron and his wife and white women is the very thing in the end result of what happened to Shannon Sharpe. You can't make this up. They make my point. I just try and get y'all to connect the dots. That's all I'm asking y'all this morning. Just connect the dots. Because now that was his reason for saying he does not like LeBron's wife. Solely because he don't like the handshake. Well, you know what? When it comes to a long-term relationship, that means something. That they're, trust me, between them, that means something, Kevin. Nobody has to respond in their long-term marriage to somebody that's married to their cousin. See, Kevin Okay? Think just because he a rapper, he has a right to disrespect a man like LeBron in his marriage. And I'm just saying, come on, y'all, let's correct ourselves and realize Kevin Gates can get money without that. But he a goofy. He a clown. Because I don't go out of my way to disrespect people. And I talk about a lot of different topics. And I don't do it for views. I get videos I refuse to take down that's been up that ain't got but 5 views. I'm retired. I live by the grace of God, retirement, and the love of family. And supporters. I am way out the way. This is a code I done lived by all my life. From an e-commerce standpoint, I understand we had 1-900 numbers. I know you probably don't remember what those are, depending on your age. We had a lot of 1-900. We had a lot of problems with porn and those type of situations. But the permanent damage that OF is doing now to these younger women, 18, 19, see, they don't grasp hold of the concept that what they are putting out there is going to come back to them. They don't get that their kids are going to see what they doing on Instagram. They don't think that their grandmama is going to see what they doing online. Somebody's going to make it a point to out you. I hate how it's eroding. Yellow page. Now, we had a back page, too. We've always suffered with these things. Always. But I can't, I ain't gonna lie. This flying them in culture is destroying this. It's destroying new wealth. Because all of them are doing it, y'all. All of them are flying them up. Out. All of them. From Instagram to OL, they all are flying them out. They flying them out, y'all. Yeah. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. They flying them out. They sure is. Sad but true. $100 million status. $100 million, my friend. $100 million, y'all. All right, moving on. Anybody else here? Well, y'all, Kanye wilding back out. Yeah. Yeah, they think it's the way. And it's not. Ooh, such a huge bag. Listen, he tricked off generational wealth. Generational wealth. And the sad part about it again is that he been down this road before. Y'all gonna have to check into it, Google it or what. If I'm not mistaken, because there's my era, my generation. I'm thinking he was working for CBS when the same similar situation happened where he lost his job because of the same type of situation, y'all. I can't feel bad for Shannon Sharpe. I can't. Yep, she gonna get it. See, he gotta settle now. Y'all, have y'all not seen this morning? They are actually releasing actual text. Y'all hear me now? They have actually released actual text where this girl is telling Shannon Sharpe, I told you don't do that to me. I told you you hurt me. Why did you do that? Did y'all hear me? You can't, radio. You can't. Not when you sitting here right now praying and trying to figure out a way to obtain generational wealth yourself, and we watching them throw it away out here. Kevin Gates needs to be trying to get with LeBron James. LeBron James have obtained generational wealth solely off of his name and skill. Kevin, he's not the one to go against. Find a rapper to beef with. You need to be trying to partner up and get with LeBron. That's all I'm saying. He has a right to his opinion on what he preferred. I get that. I get that. Okay. What did Malcolm X say about the Roots coming home to roost, y'all? Okay. Okay. We can call many or more from his era. On the field and off the field. On the court and off the court. Y'all, I hate to say this, and I want y'all to listen to me. I'm finna tell y'all something now that an OG ain't never told y'all, and I want y'all to listen. And I'm talking to y'all as black men. I'm gonna need some thumbs up, cause I'm finna tell, cause I want y'all to know that y'all are listening to me. I don't care if it ain't but 3 in here. I need 3 thumbs, because I'm only gonna say this once, and I'm gonna say this to my black men. I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. And that's why you keep your daughters close and your women folks closer. All right. Now, y'all, I'm OG. I was born in 66. I'm not ashamed of my age. I'm sliding in the 60s just like who I am. But what I noticed when I was growing up, that Shannon Sharpe, Cat Williams, Corey Holcomb is next. Kanye West is next. I'm going to say that again. Corey Holcomb is next. You know why? Because he loves struggling women. You cannot know. When you make it, you get, just like you got to leave your homeboys behind. You got to leave those type of women behind. Corey Holcomb said it himself. Yeah, I want a broke woman. Keep on, Corey. But let's get to this since I got my thumbs up. When I was growing up, what I found out to be true, y'all, in the black community of the successful black men, y'all, they were deviants. And black women held this secret for a long time. Mamas held this secret for a long time. Now, I was born in 66, so I'm talking about things that was going on in the 70s, in the 80s, in the early 90s. These guys been. See, the only difference between then and now, if you were that dude in the neighborhood that liked it too young, if we caught you, we were going to lay hands on you. I ain't going to tell y'all no story. Oh, yes, he is static. Did you hear what he said about Boosie? Did you hear what he said about Boosie, man? Man, that fool said Boosie smell poor. What? I'll be glad when he gets some help, y'all. I don't lie. I'll be glad when he gets some help. He wasn't strong enough. His mama passed too soon. I've seen this before in my community. I know y'all have. I've seen talented, good young black men be so dependent upon their mamas that when God took their mamas away, they weren't worth no good no more. Kanye cracked under that. See, that's why black fathers are important in black men's lives. See, Kanye needed a black woman to replace his mama, or he needed his father to step in and tell him that, you know what, we all have lost our moms, but we got to move on. We got to keep living. Kanye needed a black man in his life when he lost his mama to tell him that you're going to get through this. Instead, he went and married a Kardashian. See, when he lost his mama, he needed that black woman who titties almost sit on her stomach, that love him, that'll fight for him. Okay. I know y'all don't care. Y'all don't care what happened to Kanye. I do. He wasn't strong enough, y'all. And I've seen it before. That's their problem. She don't have to be big. She can, listen, just get you a normal woman that love you for you. We all got our preferences. But preferences and needs are two different things, radio. What do you need from a woman? That's the first thing that my youngins got to understand, that they got to figure out what do they require and actually need from a woman. Jesus Christ, sex is such a small part of it. Man, I've been through so much in my almost 60 years. And I don't have a mother or father. But I've always been blessed to have me a good black woman that didn't let me fall in my time of weakness. I was successful because of one. And that's the only reason why I'm telling y'all, don't be fooled by social media. You can be successful with a normal, loving, caring black woman. She don't look like she got to come off of Instagram. She don't have to look like that, y'all, for to make it with her, for to build something with her. Dude, you can just get you a woman that loves you for you and y'all can make it, man. Exactly. Yeah, but look at her. Look at who she married. At least we know now it wasn't Shaq. Yeah, she did. But like I tell y'all, karma is the truth. When Shawnee O'Neal got out there and said she felt like she never loved Shaq, she went and married that fake preacher. Look at her now. She divorcing him. And she gonna end up having to pay him. She gonna end up having to pay him. Yeah, Shawnee O'Neal is a prime example. But listen, what did Shaq do? Shaq stayed above it. That's what I'm telling y'all, radio. Stay above it. I'm telling y'all what y'all need. But you got to remember, Shaq had a mother and a father. Something we didn't have. Shaq knew not to fall for he knew he was the prize. That's how come Shaq moved on. Shaq moved on real easy. His mom and dad taught him he was a star. Come on now. Oh. But now, what do you mean been through stuff? Because we go through individually. Let me tell you something. Now, y'all know I've been married 40 years. Listen to me, radio. I'm not saying out of those 40 years there hadn't been problems. No, that ain't true. We ain't traumatized by our women. That's not true. That's not true, radio. That's not true, bro. We ain't got no trauma when it comes to our women, man. We've been taking our trauma out because of white men on our women. We ain't got no trauma from our women. No. I don't know. See, that's why I hate the red and blue pill and purple pill spectrum. No, we got to stop skeeting in them guns. That ain't trauma. My higher power say he'll forgive you of your sins, but he won't shield you from the consequences. We are not traumatized by our women. We are putting our seeds in the wrong women. We are skeeting in one-night stands. Come on, radio. We did that. That ain't the same thing about the motherhood. We can avoid that. They give away condoms. They give you condoms. You don't even have to buy condoms. Trump ain't cut off the free condom program yet. You can get condoms for free. No, I'm not going. You know what? I respect what you're saying, radio, and I'm open to you helping me in this debate, prove me wrong, but I do not see where black men have trauma from black women. But I am part of that generation that came in after the civil rights era, especially for those that moved from the South to the North and discovered drugs, better jobs, other things like that. We kind of turned on our women for the city. We did it first. I ain't gonna lie on y'all. Yeah, I understand what you mean when you say mothers. What I'm saying, radio, is I think those are two different situations. Now, I don't know how many kids or if you have any, but trust me, you know what I mean about skeeting in them one-night stands. Not to say that you've done that, but that's dude, sex is serious. Between unwanted pregnancies and STDs, that is serious. And we got to take responsibility for what we're doing with our tools. That's what I mean. I understand. I really do. Because this is a place where we discuss difference of opinions. See, we going to always be grown men in here, and you going to give your feelings and opinion, and it matters. And I'm going to give my feelings and opinion, and it matters. And somebody else, and we just going to talk about these things, and hopefully we'll come out of these discussions and these debates a little bit more wiser. Yeah, it's a joke. And I love Kendra G. Made up. I could be with her all day, every day, made up. But when Status Boom told me to go look at her without the makeup, I was like, that's voodoo. Yeah, that's a joke. Yeah, you don't get to have 4 or 5 kids with 4 or 5 different men talking about no provider. Yeah, that show was a joke. And a woman with 3, 4, 5 kids, with 3, 4, 5 different daddies, she a joke. Talking about she need a provider. She a joke. I'm not going to lie about that. She's a joke. That's not how you approach no good man. In other words, as soon as you meet him, you telling him you want something from him. You want him to take care of you and your kids. No, ain't nobody taking care of Pookie kids. Ain't nobody taking care of Pookie kids. Nobody taking care of Pookie kids. Nobody. That's not how you get nothing done. It's an insult to a good man. I agree with you, radio. It's another black woman that's on there. Her show is a joke. No, you don't get to work at Walmart and have 6 kids and tell me I got to make $100,000 a year. Nobody watching it but black women. Nobody is entertained. Listen, every time Kendra has a follow-up, This end result is the same. I just saw one the other day where a woman did a update. He hid and left her. That you listen, you're only qualified for a Pookie and Ray Ray because you're going about it all wrong. You just came off of TV. You just came off of somebody's premium YouTube channel on their TV telling everybody that you don't even have a career. That you got 4, 5, 6, 7 kids with 4, 5, 6, 7 different baby daddies, and that a man gotta have $100,000, $200,000 to date. I don't know what to tell them, but I know what to tell y'all. Stay away from them and strap up. Strap up. In our community, the rates are still super high. Unwanted pregnancy is still super high. Y'all going into these conversations with these women with your tool in your hand, with your feelings. And then we want to blame the woman when she come for us. You were the one working. You were the one that had the nice car. You the one that had the good income. She wanted to get you. She wanted to get pregnant, man. She want to have your baby. Because from the next 18 years, she going to draw a paycheck from you. They catching the radio, and I have 6. I have 5 biological adult sons, and 1 here in Huntsville that's going through something now. It's hard out here. I'm trying to help them find a wife. I'm telling them I don't care if that woman breast sit on her stomach. If she love you, if she willing to support you, if she'll fight for you, if she'll fight with you, my guy, you need your helpmate. It's hard out here for a pimp. A good black man need a good black woman. Why? Because you know what? If you making 50,000 and she making 50,000, y'all living good. Whether she got a big stomach or not, y'all living and driving and eating good. You didn't hear me though. I say if you making $40,000 or $50,000 and you find you a good, normal, average, good black woman, and she's making $35,000 to $50,000 a year, dude, in our communities, do you know how well y'all could live off $100K annual income in America, sticking together? Come on, man, y'all stop this. Stop this. And y'all know in our community, the average black woman is 140 pounds or better. Y'all know y'all choosing the type of women y'all like off of social media. Stop that. Come on, stop that. Stop it. It makes no sense. None whatsoever for us to keep doing that. Y'all know it, and I know it. It makes no sense. I know it. I know it. And now, don't get me wrong, and I want to clarify that, and I'm glad you said that, radio, because another one of my supporters said, well, OG, are you asking me to settle? And I put this question to him, too. We use that word unattractive, but that's in the physical sense. What if I tell you, even though, look for, if you can get 6 out of 10, you batting 1,000 when it comes to the physical. Why? Because they're going to get old and they're going to have kids for you. Now, I mean absolutely no disrespect. Because I've told y'all I've only had a few relationships in my whole life. My wife, she was curved up like a LA freeway when I met her. She was fine. Life started lifing.